Since radians directly relate to how much and what direction the circle is swept out and that proportion of the circumference, we're going to base our derivation of what a radian is from the circumference of a circle. First of all, if you start again on the unit circle, which simply means it has a radius of 1, if you travel counterclockwise, then theta is positive. And if you travel counterclockwise, then that radian is negative. For a unit circle, we know by definitions that the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. Specifically for the unit circle where the radius is 1, that circumference is going to be 2 pi. If we sweep out that entire circle, we know that is 360 degrees. So this allows us to then say that the relationship between circumference, 2 pi for the unit circle, and the degree of 360, we can then determine that 1 radian, if we divide both sides by 2 pi, we can determine that 180 over pi is equal to 1 radian. If you've ever done conversion factors before, this is a great way to consider how to convert things. This is our relationship. This 180 over pi is a radian. So if I have something that is pi over 3 radians, and I want to convert it to degrees, I want to get rid of radians, so I put those on the bottom, and I want to get 2 degrees. Well, I know that the relationship of a radian, pi radians, is 180 degrees. I'll make this degree symbol a little smaller just for clarity. So I multiply across the top and divide by the bottom. Notice the pi's cancel, and I end up with this being 60 degrees. The radians cancel. If I want to take -2 radians, and remember that just means that we're going clockwise. Again, I want to get rid of radians, so that goes on the bottom. I want to get 2 degrees, and I know that there are 180 degrees in pi radians. Again, radians cancel, and I end up with a decimal of -114.592 degrees. The same method can be used if we want to go from degree to radians. In this case, I want to get to radians, so that goes on top. I want to get rid of degrees, and notice things just flip. I know there are pi radians and 180 degrees. Multiply across the top, divide across the bottoms, my degrees cancel, and I end up with 270 pi over 180, which can be simplified. If I divide everything by 9, I get 3 pi over 2 radians.